Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Thank you so very much for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate it. Now, today, we're going to go ahead and talk a little NFL draft. That's going to be the trend that's going to be happening. NFL draft as well as free agency. Free agency is basically about 2 weeks away, so we're going to be hitting that free agency talk here hard pretty shortly, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video out, guys. But before we get started, guys, if you have not yet already, please consider subscribing to the Arizona Sports Fan. We're trying to hit 1,500 subscribers hopefully by the end of March, hopefully going into the NFL draft, guys. This is going to be the #1 stop shop for anything Arizona Cardinal talk, anything free agency. Free agency is coming up in 2 weeks, so if you want to be well informed, put those notifications on, put that little bell on, guys, and just go ahead and join the community. If you thought that Isaiah Simmons was going to fall back at the #8 spot to the Arizona Cardinals, if you did not see the combine, guys, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Back, guys. Now, like I mentioned before in my intro, what I wanted to go ahead and talk about is the possibility of maybe getting Isaiah Simmons in the NFL draft. Now, Isaiah Simmons was the talk of the town for pretty much the whole entire NFL Combine. Now, if you missed it, NFL Combine was about 3 to 4 days on the NFL Network this past weekend. Isaiah Simmons was pretty much the talk of the town, among other players that pretty much shine and help their draft stock basically just go that much higher. Isaiah Simmons could solve a lot of problems for the Arizona Cardinals. We have had a lot of issues. All Arizona Cardinal fans out there, that if you've seen the defense out there, we struggled a lot. #1 with tight end, #2 with stopping the run. Now, there's a lot of things that we can go ahead and take into effect when this whole situation is occurring here. Isaiah Simmons had a magical, spectacular combine that only pushes him that much further away from the Arizona Cardinals from possibly acquiring him. Now, Arizona Cardinals can trade up if they'd like to. I don't feel like they're in a position to trade up because of, all the holes that we need, all the draft capital that we currently have right now. I don't see Steve Keim, I don't see the Cardinals organization, going up to get a player like Isaiah Simmons. But honestly, at this point right now, if Isaiah Simmons is not taking #3 or #4 in the NFL draft, I would be completely 100% surprised about that. Now, Isaiah Simmons is 6'4", 238 pounds. He ran a 4.38 second 40-yard dash, guys. Now, that is pretty awesome. Now, if you think about it, this guy is huge. He's super tall. He's really good at coverage skills, and overall a versatile player. He played safety. He played middle linebacker, as well as he even wanted to play wide receiver, is what the word on the street was saying. But pretty much Clemson was telling him, no, this is where we want you to be at. So ended up adapting to the position that he was told by his coaches playing in Clemson, and he thrived, especially in that national championship game. Now, he had spectacular moments during the season as well, but nothing really helped him as much more than the national championship game, as well as the combine. Now, he actually did have a 38-inch vertical jump. I mean, that's pretty much exactly how it is. He jumps and then basically knocks some things down, and they can pretty much measure how high he jumped. As far as his broad jump goes, which is more of a horizontal jump, he did a 132-inch jump as well. Now, everybody was raving about Isaiah Simmons. Looking at him on the at the combine, I really did see kind of a specimen, like a physical specimen of somebody that all teams most likely are going to want to try to target. I think right now a for sure shoe-in is going to be Isaiah Simmons at either #3 or #4. There's no doubt in my mind that he is not going to get taken before the Arizona Cardinals. Now, that is really sad. That's really a bummer to actually think of that, because Isaiah Simmons would have been an awesome addition for Vance Joseph's defense and just the Arizona Cardinal defense in general. To have somebody like that, which people are already calling him an X factor, but pretty much like a superstar in the making, and putting him out there. Now, I'm not going to go out there and say that he is this already. That's just all the stuff that I've been hearing on the TV, on the radio station, and all that different stuff. But I do like what I've seen from Isaiah Simmons in his play. To get a middle linebacker in that position is a dire need for the Arizona Cardinals, so I would be all up for that. But I just don't think it's gonna happen, guys. If you think I'm wrong, please let me know I'm wrong. Please let me know in a scenario where Isaiah Simmons does fall back to the Arizona Cardinals, because as of right now, it does not look good at all, guys. Switching over here to topic number 2, guys, I also wanted to mention another player that I really liked what I've seen from him. I honestly did think that the number 1 tackle in this draft was going to be none other than Andrew Thomas from Georgia. Now, seeing Tristan Wirfs out of Iowa, it's changed my mind just a bit. Now, Tristan Wirfs also had a really good combine. It only helped his draft stock that much more. Now, I am already hearing that Tristan Wirfs is probably going to be picked up in the top 10 to maybe the Giants. Over Andrew Thomas, which is really crazy to me. Like, I've never thought that would happen. I thought Andrew Thomas would be up there, picked before Tristan Wirfs, but, you know, obviously if you shine during the combine, that's going to help your draft stock go and, you know, just get that much higher in the pick. And of course that means more money. But Tristan Wirfs is 6'5", 320 pounds. He had a 4.85 40 time. Now think about it. A guy this big running the 40, 4.85, like that's fast. So he also had a vertical jump of 36.5. Now thinking about Isaiah Simmons, he had a vertical jump of 39. Tristan Wirfs, 320 pounds, had a vertical jump of 36.5. Like, that's pretty amazing. His broad jump was 121. Like I mentioned before, that's more of a horizontal jump. But honestly, guys, Tristan Wirfs has probably gotten that much closer to becoming the first tackle being taken out. Now, I know there's also Mekhi Becton as well out there as the guy from Alabama, Wills. But, you know, guys, right now, I think Tristan Wirfs just helped his draft stock that much more to get chosen as the first tackle in this NFL draft, guys. I am super stoked about the NFL draft. We have about a month and a half. No, more like, because right now we're at the 2nd of March. We have about a month, a little over a month and a half at this point right now, but it cannot get that much closer. I'm super stoked to see the NFL draft. Like I mentioned before, I will be there, so that just kind of almost helps out the situation, guys. Landing spots for Tristan Wirfs to me here can go anywhere between number 4, the New York Giants. Now, I know I said before that they might get Isaiah Simmons. Who knows? They possibly want to go ahead and make sure that they shore up their offensive line and protect Daniel Jones back there. I have room for Saquon Barkley to run behind. Now, also keep this in mind. I did hear some rumors that New York Giants really loved what they seen with Tristan Wirfs, so take that for what it's worth. You can also see the Dolphins at number 5 picking up Tristan Wirfs as well. Now, of course, this is under the understanding that they're already going to go ahead and tank the next coming year because they want to get Trevor Lawrence. But I mean, I think Tua is a shoe-in here, in my opinion, but I think you can't go wrong with getting an offensive line. I can see it happening here at the Dolphins, but I think more time than not, then it's most likely going to be Tua. But number 6 as well, even going to the LA Chargers. The LA Chargers need some offensive line help as well. Who knows if Tom Brady's going to go back there. I know for sure if he does go, he's going to want to make sure that he has all the pieces there that's going to be able to protect them and keep them upright. So that could be a possibility as well. Now, this last one is a bit of a reach, and I can see the Browns taking him at number 10. Now, this is under the understanding that there's not going to be any tackles taken from like the first 1 to 9 picks, which I don't see happening, but I can see it happening for the Browns taking Tristan Wirfs over Andrew Thomas. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video here with those 2 players that I really wanted to go ahead and talk about just a little bit, because those are the players that shine to me here in the combine. Definitely let me know what your guys' thoughts here in the comments below. Leave this video a like as well. If you're new, please consider subscribing, guys. But that is all I got for this episode. I will be having some more free agent talks here. I'm gonna be, throughout the rest of the week because free agency is gonna start here pretty shortly, and I'm super excited to finally see our team being rebuilt. Alright guys, that's all I got for this episode, guys. Thank you so very much. I'm out.